What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And today's topic is about what you see in the title, how to use rejection in your favor. So, a lot of us get rejected in life, and a lot of people take it the wrong way. But when you start to walk with faith and realize maybe that rejection was there to save your life,
Mhm.
you will start to, wake up more in life. Like, we all get rejected in life.
Right, correct.
She done been rejected, I've done been rejected. I'm pretty sure y'all done been rejected. So today we gonna talk about how to overcome rejections and a few comparisons about rejections. Like, you might be wanting that one job so bad and it just reject you, and all of a sudden, about 2 months later, that whole job, that whole company then shut down. And you already working at that next job,
Mhm.
and you done already got paid a paycheck from that next job. So that's one of the ways of how you can look at rejection in a good way, because you was dependent on that job to hire you, and the whole company shut down. Then you still went out there and got a job in life,
Correct.
and it was
Right.
there for you. You got paid during the whole process of that other job turning you down, and they was in process of being shut down. You never stopped doing what you wanted to do. You kept going.
Mhm.
Or it can be that first love you got in life. A lot of people get rejected from their first love, so
Mhm.
maybe they got stuff they need to work on with themselves.
So they get rejected from their first love, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got rejected from my first love. Ain't no lies being told here.
Right.
You got rejected from your first love?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I got rejected from my first love.
You probably
So,
got rejected from other things, but not my first
well,
love.
tell us something you got rejected from. We need to know some of your obstacles, how you overcame being
Trying to
rejected.
buy a car.
Yeah, that's a lot of that's a topic right there that a lot of people go through.
Mhm.
That's one of the main rejections right there, trying to buy
Yes.
a car.
Mhm.
Because when your credit ain't on point,
You be what?
you
You
getting
you
rejected.
you be so mad. Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's kind of a blessing because you obviously getting rejected because you got too much on your credit. So they looking at it like you can't afford it.
Mhm.
Boom, you done came up on a nice car in the neighborhood that fit your budget, and it ain't no car note.
Yep.
So that's the beauty of rejection. You gotta learn how to turn things around in a good way. Like, well, maybe it ain't going like this because it's finna turn out in a good way like this. That's
Mhm.
the real beauty of rejection right there.
Yeah, that's why you get rejected, because maybe things ain't meant for you.
Mm-mm. It just
Maybe
be
God
it
don't.
be for the moment.
Yeah.
Like, you meet people during your life for a seasonal moment. It don't be a full time lifetime moment. I mean, for some people it do, but not everybody. Put it like that.
Hmm.
Some people is full time, but some people is short term. You feel me? So that's another thing.
Yeah.
You gotta know that you meet everybody in your life for the right reasons. Not the
Hmm.
wrong reasons, but the right reasons. It can be your enemy, anybody.
Yeah.
It might not click on right there as a youngin, but it can click on as you get older. Like, oh, that's why I met this person for the right reasons. You feel me, such and such? Cause like, I got a homeboy, that's still my homeboy to this day, but people looked at him like he was a lame. You feel me? We going to the studio. They shouted. I mean, he shouted out PAE, which is the school we went to, on the song. But I still, claimed him as a homeboy after high school and all that. And what I'm trying to say is that homeboy that's still my homeboy to this day, he is somebody that can fix your brakes, rotors, you feel me, on your car. If you in trouble, need to get to the next spot, you feel me? So imagine if I ain't had that good heart, you feel me? While they was treating him like a lame, I was, good hearted, you feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Cause if you was cool, I'm cool with you, you feel me?
Hmm.
We go talk about how to get some money and everything, but what I'm saying is, don't get discouraged with being rejected. You feel me? Because they try to reject my friend, but You know, I stuck it out. I stuck around, you feel me? And we still
You was,
friends to this
yeah,
day.
you was a good friend to him. Make sure
Mm-hmm.
he was okay, and you didn't want nobody to be talking about him or
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
So
You know, we help each other out on the ride tip because he used to take me to places when I ain't had no car. So if he ever needed me to this day, you know, I jump for him. You know,
that's a good thing.
for sure, for sure.
Yes, that's a good thing.
And one of my biggest rejections, I would say, it's not my first love. It's like being rejected for a house. Cause we all want that house or
Yes.
apartment, you know. So that's kind of, you know, on the same topic as the car being rejected for a car, basically on the topic of credit, you know. It all falls in that same circle right there. And that's one of the main things that a lot of people are facing out here, being rejected. But you gotta know that maybe you've been rejected because it's just not that time yet. It's just not that time. You still got some other things you need to be grateful for and cherish. You know,
And when you do get rejected, or when you did get rejected, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad because it must not meant to be. God got something better for you.
most definitely.
So just keep it pushing.
He got a lot of stuff for y'all in store. Like, you know, I'm a photographer, a videographer, so I get out in the field and I'm snapping over 20 pictures because I know some of them pictures gonna be bad, which is rejected. So I'm gonna keep snapping and because I know when I get home and go over them pictures, some of them gonna have to get rejected. So rejected is something that can follow you during your whole life, you know. You can get rejected for jobs. You can get rejected from a woman, from a man. You can get rejected from a business opportunity, getting your song on the radio, anything, you know. It's a lot of ways to get rejected. Like, you can get rejected on getting bonded out of jail, you know.
Right. Yeah. A lot of ways.
But it's all about knowing why that rejection is there. Maybe it's there to save your life. Maybe you one of the ones that just keep getting in trouble. So if you ain't doing this time right now in jail, you gonna be somewhere in the grave, you know? And that's the honest truth. Like, some people need to wake up and look at that, you know, like that's why I keep landing myself right here in this position. So God works with everybody, you know. He works with everybody. And you know, he speaks volume to you. You just gotta know when he's speaking to you.
Right, because he sure enough can hear you. He can hear you.
That's one person right there that won't reject you. But if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, you know, you ain't following his commandments and, you know, living a righteous life, then when it come from when it go from heaven and hell, that's a whole different type of rejection right there that just can't be stopped, you know. So that's all off of you, you know, your choices in life. He's not rejecting you from it because he already promised you the promised land, you know. You got to get out there and get it
Right,
and want
you.
it and move right. So that's something that would be blamed on you and nobody else if you are rejected, you know. That's why we got to live an honest life out here, have a pure heart, you know. I used to see a homeless person or a person just walking down the sidewalk with no car, and I'm driving my car, and I blow the horn at them just to mess with them, but not knowing that I can be in that same situation any minute, the next day, the next hour, the next second, and that's part of rejection right there. When you try to belittle somebody, you only pulling yourself down for the next day,
Yeah.
cause karma got a way of coming back around, for sure, for sure.
Yes, that's true, you guys. So if you feel like you've been rejected or whatever, just keep it pushing. Don't take it out on nobody.
Most definitely.
Don't do nothing stupid.
Because you know the enemy, the devil, they waiting on you to fold.
That's why you got rejected. Either you gonna push it, keep going, or you gonna act up.
For
Which
sure,
one?
for sure. So all you gotta do when somebody rejects you or you feel the enemy is trying to trigger you, all you gotta do is obviously time to love them from a distance if you got love from them, or just get away from them, period. But if you got love from them, just love them from a distance, you know. That's what you gotta do. That's what you're supposed to
Or
do.
ask God to
That's
do
what,
what's right for you.
and that's probably what God gonna make you do, you know, because God is separating the chosen ones from the ones who ain't trying to do nothing, you know, who not, you know, following His word. So everybody not meant to go where you going,
Right.
you know. You can't pull your sister, your cousin, your auntie in. They gotta do it on their own. So this video right here is gonna hit who it need to hit when the time is right, you know. That's what I know right there. If you watching this video, it's obviously the time is meant right now for you to be listening what we talking about, you know. Because a lot of people out here deals with rejection, you know, especially with relationships. I'm pretty sure that's like probably one of the top three. But we got car note and houses, and I would say relationship. Them probably like some of the top three rejections, and especially like you know during school, you know, everybody get their first love and all that during school and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So what you gotta know is that don't nothing last for long or forever, but it can be meant forever if you make it forever, you know. So y'all, we still young. You know, that's what we gotta realize. We still young out here. And the things we want is just not for us yet, you know. We not ready for it. We still growing and learning, you know. Imagine you got this nice car and boom, you done messed up on this end, on this side, doing this and that, and now you can't afford to pay for that nice car. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta know when rejection is there to save you. Some people get frustrated or ready to cuss out the next, but it's all about figuring out why you was rejected. Like I broke it down, like yeah, your friend or somebody might invite you out somewhere, and you know, let's say you invite them out, put it like that. You invite them out, and they say no, nah, they don't want to go. They chilling at home.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay, you was supposed to go there to pick them up at their house, but you ain't had to go pick them up at their house because they said they chilling at home. They don't even want to go out. So next thing you know, you on Facebook scrolling, you see a whole fight going on at their house. You know that could have had you involved. Police there and everything. So all because they said no, they wasn't going and all that. Boom, boom, boom. Whole time they didn't got themselves in some trouble, and they kind of saved you too. You know, because that's just how the angels work. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and your ancestors out there. You know, rejection is part of your ancestors moving in life. Like you can what they say with that Bible saying don't let nothing prosper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bullets and everything not hitting you, the enemy not knocking you down. That's part of rejection right there. God on your side, you know.
Yes, he is. Amen.
So you might have went through a life situation where you could have lost your life. That's called soul survivor. You are a soul survivor. So if you're wondering why you still here, that's because you got God on your side still. He's still giving you another chance in life.
Mm-hmm.
Giving
He
you
always gonna give you another
uh,
chance in life.
but you gotta be doing right though.
Yes.
Cause there's some people that's not here no more, you know,
Mm-hmm.
who decide to go the wrong way in life, you know. So he obviously did give them chances with life though, cause dudes go from jail, then back home, then back to jail, then back home. Now they dead. So it's not like you didn't have the chances, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta wake up and want it, y'all. Wake up and want it, and know why you been rejected. Cause rejection is out there 24 hours, you know.
Everywhere, all day, all around you.
Like it's rules in life you have to follow. Rejection go follow you everywhere you go. Like you can be going down a street, you woke up, you dressed and everything, you going down the street, and it's a green light, but the construction workers right there, and they telling you you can't go through that green light because they working right here on that street and they got the cones. That's part of rejection, you know. Some people like, why I can't go through that green light? The construction workers is right there. They gotta get what they gotta get done so everybody can drive down this street safely. So nobody tires is getting ruined. So it's no more potholes, you know. When you think of it like that, you come more peaceful, you know. The stress goes down. So work on that, y'all. You know, understanding why you was rejected and the beauty of overcoming rejection, you know, because it's definitely lovely. It's definitely lovely. We all done been rejected, especially like, you know, becoming a YouTuber. You know, you might get yourself in some trouble, get demonetized. That's part of rejection. But you gotta learn right from wrong, y'all. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, tap in for more videos. We'll be back.
Peace out.